Would you look at that? First dose is finally done for COVID. There's the vaccine. But anyway, today I'm going to listen to Aerosmith's Toys in the Attic for the first time, and I'd say this is their most iconic album because not only is the album cover just iconic as hell, it has two of the most probably famous songs ever, Walk This Way and Sweet Emotion, and a lot more. I'm really excited. Yesterday I listened to Get Your Wings, the video's linked up here, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5. That's how much I loved it. And the debut album I have to listen to over again, but I'm really excited for this one. It came out in 1975. There are 9 tracks here. It is 37 minutes long. The tracks are Toys in the Attic, Uncle Salty, Adam's Apple, Walk This Way, Big 10-inch Record, Sweet Emotion, No More, No More, Round and Round, and You See Me Crying. And of course, I do know Walk This Way and Sweet Emotion. Again, as I said, they're like two of the greatest songs I've ever heard. I'm really excited for this album. I've seen in a lot of places this one being ranked as Aerosmith's best album, although everyone seems to have a different opinion on what the best Aerosmith album is, but I feel like I'm gonna really love this one. In my comments, someone said that Big 10-inch Record was just like, couldn't stop laughing while listening to it or something, so maybe it's like a suggestive song, I don't know, that's just my guess from the title. Really, I don't know Toys in the Attic, Uncle Salty, Adam's Apple, Big 10-inch Record, No More, No More, Round and Round maybe, and You See Me Crying. Like, I don't think I know those songs, so I'm going into this almost blind, although I do obviously know the two massive songs here, and I will be back in about 37 minutes. Well, we got another 5 out of 5 album on our hands here. Holy, Toys in the Attic was absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know which one I like better. I don't know if I like Get Your Wings or Toys in the Attic better. I like them both better than the debut one. And again, I'll post something on Instagram for that one soon. Don't worry. But just every single track, even Big 10-inch Record, was so great here. I mean, I really, really love this album cover. I think my favorite album cover is for Permanent Vacation, which I'm very excited to listen to later on because my dad said that's his favorite one probably. The album cover is just so cool here, but just the sounds of everything, the guitar riffs, that they stood out to me more here than they did on any other record. Obviously, you know, we have Walk This Way and Sweet Emotion and stuff, but I mean for all of them, like it kicks off with Toys in the Attic, and I'll talk about it kind of more in depth in a little bit, but just the riff on that one, there's so many here, and even the piano on You See Me Crying, like that just came out of almost nowhere in a way because there was no piano, I think, on the rest of the record, and then it comes in at the end, and the song is absolutely fantastic. This whole album, I think, all 9 songs are absolutely perfect, basically, for this album. They're all shorter. I mean, the longest song is 5 minutes 11 seconds. That's the last one, You See Me Crying. The shortest one is 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and that is Big 10-inch Record. But without further ado, I'll jump into the track list now. As I mentioned before, it kicks off with Toys in the Attic, which was just really, really awesome. I really love the riff on this one, and there's a lot of stuff that when I was listening to this, I was like, part of this seems familiar. Maybe it's in something, and then it goes into Uncle Salty, which I think was actually even better. I feel like there's some meaning behind that, so if you know, please comment down below. And that one really like surprised me. That's probably in my top 5 of the album. Every time I talk about like an Aerosmith album though, I'm just like, yeah, you know, top 5, and then I look and I'm like, wait, no, I like this one more, or no, this, and like switch them around, you know, just because they're all really great. And then Adam's Apple had some, I'm pretty sure this was the one that had some really great Steven Tyler screaming vocals, you know, the screaming demon he is. Pretty sure it was this one. This one was also really great, really stuck with me. And then we go into what I still think is the best song on the record, and that is Walk This Way. It's one of my favorite I just glitched there. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, and it kind of always has been. Like, it's short, it's only 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and it flies by, and I just really love the riff here. I love everything about it. It's just so high energy, everything, and then it goes into Big 10-inch Record, which in ways, yes, it's kind of the joke song of the album, you could say, but I think it still worked. Did it probably only work because we have Aerosmith doing it? Yes, but I thought it was kind of like a fun kind of play on, a record, a big 10-inch record, I won't say it because of YouTube, but you know what that means. And then it goes into Sweet Emotion, which according to Apple Music is Aerosmith's top song. Like it is their, I guess, most downloaded song or something, which actually surprises me that it's not Dream On, but Dream On is second and third, so maybe that's why. And I love Sweet Emotion. It always reminds me of Dazed and Confused, which I actually love, and I should have put behind me over there. Elavian. Anyway, No More, No More was another one that I think I said before was like I might recognize this one, and there were like parts of maybe the chorus. There were a few songs on here where like I recognize parts of the chorus but not full enough to be like, oh yeah, I know that song. And this one really stood out to me. Same with Round and Round. Again, lots of repetition. There seems to be, when I listen to like records, I always, or like albums, I keep saying records in this video, I always seem to find on most of them, especially these classic rock ones, there's always one song that uses repetition a ton. I don't know what it is, but I've realized that in the past like week or so. And then it ends off with You See Me Crying, which is probably my favorite besides Walk This Way and Sweet Emotion. It probably even battles Sweet Emotion. It was just like really emotional. I wouldn't say ballad, but like it almost is. We got Steven Tyler in the piano, I'm pretty sure, and vocals as well. Everything about it, and there's many different like theories to what this is about. This one was really top tier. This album is top tier. Probably one of my favorite hard rock albums, or just rock albums in general. Get Your Wings was amazing. So was this one. I don't know which one I could say is better, but next up is Rocks, and I've heard that this album is awesome. I mean, I hear that a lot of them are like top tier. I'm pretty sure I heard that one's like top 3 or so on whatever website I looked at, maybe Rolling Stone or like Ultimate Classic Rock Guide or whatever the hell that one's called. But as always, I want to know what you think of this album. Please tell me down below what are your favorite tracks from it. Do you think that Walk This Way or Sweet Emotion is overrated? I mean, you might be crazy if you do, but there's probably people out there. Who is your favorite member of the band, and what are your top 3 Aerosmith albums? I will have more reactions to their actual songs, and then I'm going to go through basically every single one of their albums. I won't go through like the live bootleg one, but again, I'll make some posts about it, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.